Hello friends and welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about Mahanagar Gas, a portfolio stock and a stock that could give you multifold returns if you hold for long term, that is more than 5 years to 8 years time. So let's understand what the company does and why I think it could be a very big stock going forward. Let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation, and people taking any position into any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research. And I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about Mahanagar Gas, here's a small request that kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel and it will help you also ask me questions on a detailed basis. Once you get the $10 membership, you will have access to my portfolio, my watch list, a number of questions you can ask me every month, every day you can ask me one query. This is not a website where I build portfolios. So if you have a number of stocks in your portfolio or you have a number of stocks that you want to build on, you can directly email me. But on Patreon, what I give you is different sectors, different stocks, ideas. I talk about companies which could go big going forward. These are not recommendations, but whatever I feel like I put up there, articles, and there are also podcasts that I have started. I have already put up more than a dozen podcasts there. So a $10 membership will give you access to all of this. Now about Mahanagar Gas, established in 1996, it provides a piped natural gas. Headquartered in Mumbai, has about 2,000 odd employees. They are the leader in this segment. So a lot of people talk about Indraprastha Gas Limited. Yes, they are in a very good space with IGL and gas stations, CNG stations all across, you can say NCR. But Mahanagar Gas has better margins and they are providing, you can say, piped natural gas to homes. And in New Delhi, especially in New Delhi, Noida, etc., in northern part of India, it is quite evident that the scale of it has been increasing over the last 3 4 years, and the expansion process is going on. So more PNG or pipe natural gas is being put up across North India, especially in the NCR region, and it's just because of the pandemic that the you can say expansion has slowed down. So have distribution across India, especially in metros currently in Gujarat as well as in NCR, in the southern states as well. There's huge scope of expansion of the business, and I won't be surprised that 5 to 7 years down the line, it would be having the system in a lot of cities, maybe 2 3x of the cities that it is currently working in. The market cap of the company is 11,500 crores, which is extremely less for a kind of a business that it is doing at the moment. If you look at the financials of the company, then probably the March quarter hasn't been that great. So year on year, a 4% decline. And although there have been a sharp increase in profitability of around 25%, lower taxes helped the number. So net profit margins increased sharply. You can say from near about 18 19% to about 22%. There is absolutely no debt, and this is what I like about the company, that good dividend yield, absolutely no debt, better management. Although a government owned company in that regard, but probably better managed than others. Return on equity of 24%. Look at the operating profit margin. The operating profit margin of the company is around 35%, which is absolutely stupendous. So the performance of the stock has performed well in the last you can say 6 months or so. So probably till February it performed extremely well and numbers have been strong. So on the, you can say, on the margins front, numbers have been very strong. It is just that the stock has not performed really well in the Feb March. So what happened was the stock went up to 1200 1250 levels in February, and this is the last 6 months that I'm talking about, between August till February 2020. But from February till March end, the stock fell sharply, probably nearly 50% from those highs, and then the recovery began, and the recovery has been good. The stock scaled 1080 levels but then declined. So currently at 960, 970 at very good support levels. They have produced good return ratios. It has produced consistent growth. So it has been a consistent growth drivers, being just a 10, 11,000 crore market cap company to produce such strong numbers is pretty good. Dividend payout is very good for the stock, and it is just that the aberration of the pandemic has led to the stock falling 50%, and the recovery has been of the range of 40% or so. So it has gone up 40-45% from the lows. Currently it is at a very good valuation point of view. It is at a very good price level. So why I believe it is a buy on declines or buy at current levels. Low market cap for such a business. The market cap of the company is only 11,500 crores. I won't be surprised that going forward, say 5-6 years down the line, the market cap of the company would be closer to 40-45,000 crores at least from these levels. Future growth is always there. As I said, the expansion for piped natural gas will continue to happen because it is a more prudent way of providing gas distribution services to homes rather than having cylinders, and it is more safe to have it, etc. It has been consolidating for the last 2 years. So with this fall that has taken place in the stock, you can say that the stock has done nothing in the last 2 years, because the stock has come down from those 1280 levels all the way to 960. So this is a very good level to get into the stock. It is a big consumption play. There's no doubt about it that it is a consumer kind of a stock rather than a refinery stock, as people may look at it. And it is a monopolistic business, nearly a monopolistic business. There are other companies but very few. There's a high barrier to entry into this business. And this is a government owned company, etc. So a monopolistic business coming at such valuations at 12 times, 13 times earnings, one needs to grab. Very few such businesses currently which is available. There is an IGL, there's Gujarat Gas to an extent, which is into a different sector altogether, but still providing same sort of services. So a few companies, Adani Gas is into, you can say, renewable energy, etc. But Mahanagar Gas is in the league of its own. Yes, the stock doesn't perform that well, and probably that's why people avoid it, because it's not going up 10-20% every week. But the stock is very strong and attractively priced at under 1,000 rupees at the moment. So what needs to be done? In my opinion, you can buy on major declines, and current levels still declines to 850, 860, very good levels to get into. Always keep track of numbers. If things really go bad, or if numbers decline, if margins go down, then find out the reasons. And if the margins will be down always, or numbers are not going to be good, then it's a different matter altogether. Otherwise, you need to keep on buying on every decline. Have a good 7-8 year time frame. It can be a multi-bagger. It can easily be a 3-4x from here easily, and could go even higher in these 6-7 years. So probably have a look at it, and on declines keep on adding, and do not put more than 5% exposure in such stocks. So this was my video on Mahanagar Gas. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Thanks a lot for watching.